Welcome to the Simple English Hub, my friend. Today, we are going to explore one of the most powerful tools for speaking better English, vocabulary. Many learners think vocabulary means memorizing long lists of difficult words. No, that is not how real communication works. The truth is, your spoken English becomes stronger when you learn a small number of useful, everyday words and learn how to use them naturally in conversations. You do not need thousands of words, you just need the right ones. In this lesson, I will guide you through important vocabulary words, show you how to use them, and explain them with examples and stories. And by the end, you will feel more confident, more fluent, and more ready to speak English every day. Let's begin with a simple truth. Beginners often struggle not because they don't know English, but because they lack flexible vocabulary, words that can be used in many situations. So today we will focus on words that help you express yourself clearly, politely, confidently, and naturally. As you listen, imagine using these words today, at work, at home, with friends, or even when speaking to yourself. The more you imagine using them, the faster you learn. One of the most important spoken English words is actually. This word helps you correct information or express your true opinion without sounding rude. For example, if someone says, "You're from Kenya, right?" you can reply, "Actually, I'm from Tanzania." Or if someone assumes something about you, you can gently correct them by adding "actually." It shows confidence and good communication skills. Many learners avoid correcting people because they feel shy, but this word makes correction friendly and polite. Another extremely useful word is prefer. Instead of saying, "I like this more," you can say, "I prefer." For example, "I prefer tea over coffee," or "I prefer studying at night." This small word makes your sentences sound more mature and fluent. It also helps you express choices clearly. When someone asks, "Which one do you want?" you can confidently say, "I prefer this one." Now, let's talk about a word we use all the time in real conversation. Maybe. This is your soft, polite way to express uncertainty. Beginners often feel pressure to give perfect answers, but native speakers say maybe all the time. If someone asks you, "Will you come tomorrow?" you can answer, "Maybe, I'm not sure yet." Or if someone invites you somewhere and you are thinking, you can say, "Maybe, I'll let you know." It is simple, natural, and very safe to use in any situation. Another powerful vocabulary word is because. It helps you explain your reasons and sound more natural. Instead of giving short, basic answers, because allows your thoughts to grow. For example, instead of saying, "I am tired," say, "I am tired because I studied late last night." Instead of saying, "I like English," say, I like English because it helps me communicate with anyone. Using because makes your sentences richer and more logical. Now let's practice vocabulary for expressing feelings. A very important word is excited. Many learners only use happy, but excited shows a stronger emotion. You can say, I'm excited for the weekend, or I'm excited to learn new things. This word helps you show energy and positivity. Another good feeling word is confused. Instead of saying, I don't understand, you can say, I'm confused. It sounds more natural, more comfortable, and more commonly used by native speakers. Let's move to daily life vocabulary. The word available is extremely useful for work, school, and meetings. If someone asks you about your schedule, you can say, I'm available at 3 p.m. or I'm not available right now. This word saves time and prevents misunderstandings. Another powerful daily life word is improve. You can say, I want to improve my English, or I'm improving every day. This word shows progress, effort, and the desire to get better. Another common vocabulary word for speaking fluently is comfortable. You can use this to talk about your emotional or physical feelings. For example, I am not comfortable speaking in front of people, or this chair is comfortable. It can be used in many ways, and it makes your English sound more expressive and honest. Now let's learn a word that helps you sound very polite. Recommend. If someone asks for advice, you can say, I recommend this book, or I recommend trying this restaurant. This word is useful in daily conversation and in professional situations. Beginners often struggle because they only say, try this, but recommend is the more natural alternative. Next is one of the most important vocabulary words for conversation, actually. This word helps you correct information politely, or introduce your real opinion without sounding aggressive. For example, actually, I prefer walking, or actually, I don't drink coffee, and actually, I'm working today. This single word boosts your confidence because it lets you express the truth gently. Let's continue with the word maybe. Beginners often feel afraid to say, I don't know, but maybe gives you a softer way to express uncertainty. You can say, maybe I'll go, maybe later, or maybe we can try again tomorrow. It's simple and extremely common in everyday speech. Now, I want to give you important vocabulary that helps keep conversations alive. Words like really, exactly, and probably. These words add natural rhythm and tone to your speech. You can say, really? That's interesting. Or, exactly, I agree with you. Or, I will probably go home early. These words make you sound more engaged and confident. To help you practice, let's do a few question and answer examples. When someone asks, "Why are you learning English?" you can answer, "I'm learning English because I want to improve my communication skills." If someone asks, "Are you free this weekend?" you can say, "Maybe, I'm not sure yet." If someone asks, "Do you want coffee or tea?" you can say, "I prefer tea." Practicing these small answers builds your fluency instantly. Now let me share a short story using these vocabulary words. Imagine a learner named Leia. She used to freeze during conversations because she only knew basic words like yes, no, okay, and good. But when she learned to use flexible words like actually, prefer, confused, comfortable, and recommend, her English immediately sounded more natural. When people asked her questions, she could express her real thoughts. She could say, "Actually, I prefer staying home today," or "I'm confused about this task, can you explain again?" or "I'm not comfortable speaking loudly, but I will try." These simple vocabulary words gave her a voice, a confident, growing voice. To help you learn faster, here is a simple technique. Choose 5 vocabulary words each day. Use them in conversations with friends or speak them to yourself. For example, today you might choose actually, maybe, excited, prefer, improve. Use them in real sentences during your day. This is how your brain remembers, not by memorizing, but by using. Your homework is simple. Write 5 sentences using because. Write 5 sentences using prefer. And speak out loud 10 sentences using actually. Do this daily and you will see your spoken English become smoother, clearer, and more confident. Remember, English vocabulary is not about learning big, complicated words. It is about using small, powerful words that help you speak naturally. The more you use them, the faster your English grows. Keep practicing, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself. You are improving every day.